There. You are just lights. Now, if I may continue.
No, I'm not. It's just the video.
Here, Benedict. Now, let me see if
I get Minecraft open.
Prob
Oh, was I not muted? Oh,
May 27th, 2021.
Tell me your name, son. Where am I?
We have pictures of you in the grandest canyon of them all, the Grand Canyon.
Honey, dinner's ready.
5 more minutes, Mom! When did you join the choir?
9 years ago.
Now tell us, we know you are traveling internationally.
The hell were you?
In Ecuador!
We know you said this.
Live from Oakland, California.
It's the class of 2021.
Sam Goomis, Benedict Davies, Sam Tonkaro, Simeon Wong, Louis Lunt, Alexander Vikos Stuverut,
Hey Sam, what's your name?
My name is Sam G. Sam Goomis, yes.
When did you join the choir?
Joined the choir 5 years ago.
6 years ago, PBA visited my school, and then my school started kind of going downhill, so I was able to escape to here, and I've been here for 4 years now.
I joined the choir because it was recommended to me by my parents back in 2015, 6 years ago.
I joined the choir when I was 5 years old.
5 years old, eh? How many years have you been in the choir?
9 years.
I joined the day camp first, and it was because my mom told me about it, and I was like, okay. And then I joined the intermezzi for 1 year, and then I joined the day school, left for a year, and then I'm here in 8th grade. Yes.
I came here at first 10 years ago as a 4-year-old, and the people who were giving out handouts to join the choir were giving away cookies, so I really wanted a chocolate chip cookie.
That's all it takes to convince you.
And, yep.
So the majority of your life has been decided by a cookie.
I guess so.
What is just like a favorite memory?
When I went to Ireland, that was really fun.
Probably the chaos of hotels in Ireland. They were really nice hotels, and the hotels themselves were calm, but we were not.
Well, there was this one time in Ireland, I slept-walked myself straight out of my bedroom and into the hallway, and obviously my sleepwalking consciousness did not think to grab a key card. And so this lady comes in the hall, and strangely she's sober, but okay then. And she's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I sleepwalk out of my room and I can't go down." She was like, "I'll go get your key card." Yeah, that's one of the big takeaways I got from that was somehow in Ireland, a 40-year-old random woman can request a key card to two 9-year-old people sleeping in the room. And it's perfectly fine on both parties.
I have a lot of great memories of just going straight from these massive cathedrals, petting a little lamb, and then going to a hotel where I would then finally be able to sleep.
One of my favorite memories is a concert at Laney College and a TEDx talk. We were backstage and we were listening to the high C demonstration. It was very funny because no one could get the note right.
I remember on the Arizona tour we got to take a long bus ride and went to go see the Grand Canyon.
I, for some reason, just thought it was like some small little ravine or something. And I got there and I was like, whoa. Because it was like a full T shape and it was like pillars like floating, not floating, but they like kind of looked like it because they were in the middle of it. It was really cool. I just remember singing at like 3 old people homes.
What wisdom have you learned from PBA that you would like to give back to PBA?
Be flexible.
You want to get to the bathrooms on Monday night dinners to wash your hands first.
Just being in the day school has helped me a lot. It's great.
Just stay in the choir.
Stay in the choir.
Stay in the choir. Make sure you stick with the choir because it only gets better.
Well, I'd say music. Well, you learn now when you sing music and you go perform on internationally recognized opera stages. Like, all that stuff, you may not use music in your future, you may not be a musician, but it teaches you a lot of things like, discipline and other very, very valuable life lessons that you're going to want to keep long past PBA. And so the entire experience is 100% worth it, whether you're going into music or not. Because everyone should have, the level of training and life skills that singing brings you, and PBA just does a really good job at that.
If there are any, what challenges have you faced at PBA?
Sticking with it during COVID.
I don't have the perfect costume.
I know how to use a hashtag now. Being a dick.
Okay, so Jimmy was dressed up as a mummy. He was wrapped in toilet paper.
I love it. Oh, shoot.
Gotta love it. Oh shoot.
There he was lying on the floor, with the toilet paper flapping in the AC wind.
Oh my gosh.
Once upon a time, there was a guy, and he was in the bathroom, but he ran out of toilet paper. He had rabies, and then he died, and his mouth started to foam.
It was a Friday night. I was sitting in the living room, cold as an ice pop. I suddenly heard a knocking at the door, and I went to check. It was the toilet paper I ordered 2 years ago. At least I thought it was.
Your bloody idea, of course. Why else would there be allowed flatulence? Why do you hate Montpellier so?
Oh. That roll of lard? So fat he can't even touch around his nasal. The 7th day of COVID, my TV stash ran out. Nothing to watch. Stop touching your face. Wear your mask, don't catch the virus. Clorox wipes and a gallon of bleach to inject.
My girlfriend broke up with me for a Discord bot. Oh,
Last June, I gave you toilet paper. The very next month, it went out of stock. This year,
but I might have to get it in New Zealand.
Sam, you pulled ahead by like 8 messages.
Yeah, I missed it. My bad.
Yeah, you missed it.
Monday.
Chungus, big 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 chungus.
Who would you like to thank here and why?
Okay, I want to thank all the music staff for, like, teaching me everything. Teaching me music, and making, the entire choir possible and all these fun trips.
I'd like to thank my parents for every day driving me to school.
And my family most of all, for bringing me here.
Driving me here and back. We do not live necessarily. I don't think many of us actually live close, except for you. You live stupidly close.
Driving me, even though it's not that far.
My parents for driving me places. My parents for going with the choir and letting me stay in it, because I don't think I would have grown as much if I didn't stay in the choir.
My mom, my grandparents, and the friends we made along the way.
My classmates.
And my friends for being my friends, yes. Accepting me for who I am.
The teachers.
And to all the teachers for helping me grow into my better self.
Yeah, all the teachers for making school seem fun as well. I've been in a lot of schools where it wasn't exactly fun to go, but here, yeah, you actually learn stuff.
What are some hopes and plans for your future?
World domination.
Being able to make it to Continuum, that would be amazing.
That's a good one.
Other than that, yeah, as an 8th grader, I haven't exactly planned out my life's path yet.
Well, of course I'm going to high school, and because I'm going to high school, I'm moving to sing in the choir full time, but there's after school choir, so yeah, and just change voices. And hopefully after high school I'll be an alum here, with, helping out.
What are you doing with your life?
I have no idea what I'm gonna do for a job when I grow up. Hopefully something that has to do with music, but yeah, hopefully I could try and get into Continuum or just the change voice group. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll do good in high school, get into a good college, study business, work my way up the corporate ladder, all those things.
Well, I'm gonna stay with the choir once I go into high school. I'm gonna sing in the changed voices. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I've completely left. I guess say goodbye. And then start living a life. I'd like to stay with PBA as long as I can and then go to a good college, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
My lord, old Sir John and half a dozen more are at the door. Shall I let them in?
My favorite thing about PPA is the type of songs we learn and sing. They're very fun.
I really like to perform with all of the other things that we get to perform with.
My second favorite thing has to be out on the yard. The kids are really friendly and almost always, willing to include you in their games.
My favorite part of the tour was singing in the church in the forest.
Another thing I like about PBA is that there's a Shakespeare play every year where you can be anything from a drunken person